up, what's up? It's the Comedy Goon, Mario the Comic. We're back with another dope episode of Phat Phat and all that. And you know we only keep the dopest guests on here. And of course, I got a super dope person. And you know what? No introductions further needed. She's all over. She's doing her thing. She's an entrepreneur. She's a promoter. I can't put no damn title on it. Morgan Walker, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? What's poppin'? I'm good. Morgan, I call her Morgan. You know, when we on the streets and I see her and she's all dressed cute, I'll be like, hey Morgan, how you doing?
Don't y'all call me that.
What's up, bro? Welcome to Phat Phat and all that. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I appreciate you. Real talk.
This legendary.
Yeah, of course it's legendary. You know, two legends sitting right here. And speaking of legendary things, one of the more memorable legendary things you did was bike and vote. Right? So explain that.
So what we do is we provide free bike rides to the community during early voting. So we figured out, like, during early voting, like, everybody can go vote at City Hall, like whether you live in the East, the West Bank, uptown, downtown. City Hall is a centralized voting space during early voting. So that means a week before actual election day.
I got you.
So that Saturday, we provide bikes in New Orleans, and now we expanded to Baton Rouge.
Right, that's tight. That's dope. That's dope.
Because you know the biking culture is growing here. You know, they do the Tuesday nights, and so just seeing that and seeing where the culture going with being healthier and everybody being more conscious and aware of what's going on, you know, voting is a part of that process.
Right.
You know what I mean? We have to be a part of that political process and start getting involved. So this is one of my ways to do my part to you know, make it fun. Because you gotta have that entertaining piece, but also do something serious that could change and help the community, which is vote. You know,
you add the recreational part on, and that made it cool to do. So that's dope. That's smart. That's a genius. So it's like, man, like I've been knowing you for quite some time, and I've always known you to be real like strong, and you stand on your goals and tasks. Every time I look up, you're accomplishing something different.
Thank you.
So like, where did this start? Did something drastic happen to you when you were small? Something negative, something positive, or was it something that you discovered when you was a kid? Like, you know, so how did that just come about? Like, what made you just want to get out into this world and try so hard and accomplish so much?
Because I think for me, I always felt like I was the type of person where I was shy or quiet.
Oh, okay.
But really, in actuality, that's what life wasn't throwing that at me. You know, like when I was I remember I always tell people the story, like in 4th grade, when I was transitioning from one school to another, because I got put out of St. Paul for those who in the East.
If you from the East, you
know
St. Paul.
You know, and then I went to Moriel. For those of you from the East, might know what Moriel
So you went from deluxe apartment in the sky to Cabrini. You went from East Side High. You went from the school on Bel Air, the school that Will Smith went to on Fresh Prince, to East Side High. Or like on Class Act. You remember when Play went to the bad side of school and kids, you know how it went.
Literally, that's how it felt. You know,
how you walking, you was like, oh, this is not.
I was like, okay. This is a little different from what I'm used to, but it was cool. I could adjust.
Oh Lord, my hat came off now. Cause I'm sorry. It took me back to when I went from Rod Wayne. I got put out of Rod Wayne and had to go to John Mack down there. And I walked in class. I walked in that school and I was like, Mom, please come get me. But I was in high school, so I was like, damn. It was like when I walked.
Real different.
Come to the jungle.
How you gon' tell me about my life when you ain't never ever changed? You won't show me about the road you never walked through the chain gang. Different mindset, vision on other things. I did my little thing, got a bag, got out the way, now they mad. Oh well, see you in there. We gon' die if you play with mine. Stayed on my grind, wasn't worried about no shine. Now I'm on time, oh well. Never thought I'd be that rich. Pull up in the hood just like a dope dealer. Yeah, I've been since Wild Willer. Free all the real killers. Be thinking about this stone, would've made it home. He paved the way for a nigga, get that roll on. that bitch and break down the quarter key. Before I leave that, I sold a quarter key. And that's the definition of that. How you gon' tell me about my life when you ain't never ever changed? You gon' show me about the road you never walked through the chain gang. Different mindset, vision on other things. I did my little thing, got a bag, got out the way, now they mad. Oh well, see you in now. We gon' die if you play with mine. Stayed on my grind, wasn't worried about no shine. Now I'm on top, oh well. Gotta be real to be a third one. Gotta be real to be a third one. Gotta be real to be a third one. That pain run deep in every song I'm itching feet. When they took him from me, like my heart skipped a beat. Could've died that week, I could've ride that week. I could've slid that day, I could've died that evening. Ain't they no me, I put that on Rosalie. Pastor gonna have to pray for me.
It's in us.
What's new? What's new?
It's in us.
What you got?
So my newest thing is, I like you said, you know me. So with me, I'm not always thinking about myself. I'm always also creating opportunity for those around me. So when I wrote my book during COVID,
Okay.
because that's when I had to stop throwing parties. I had been throwing parties since high school.
Right.
That's something I knew I could do, with the blink of an eye.
So
that was my bread and butter.
Right. So COVID
stopped that.
Yeah, and so but it opened up something else.
It opened up to me knowing that wasn't the only thing that I can do.
I got you.
And that's how Bike and Vote I birthed Bike and Vote, because I was biking at the time to get my mind off of not being able to make my money from throwing parties. And then that created me with the biking, and then getting the opportunity to work with campaigns and politics and really getting involved with that.
Blessing in disguise.
Blessing in disguise.
Right.
And then that led to, of course, businesses was being shut down, but I still had a platform on social media. So I feel like my duty at that time was to promote these other people on my platform.
Right.
And the way I figured out to do that was to write the book.
Right.
And that's how the book Think Like a Local came about.
Right.
And it took longer than I thought, because I'm not really a writer, right?
Of course.
But eventually when it came out, it really, we did really well. We was #1 on Amazon. And it's all about promoting businesses that you don't typically see on the front page of the news or on social media. So really just giving them a spotlight, giving them a platform, just free of charge for me, but charge to everybody else that's coming to the city.
So when you first set out to put this book out, I know you said COVID, opened up the door for more opportunity for you to get outside of what you've been doing. But the book, was it something that you had been planning on doing to show people how to go about their businesses down here, or you just wanted people to hear your story because you felt like it was worth hearing? Because we all have a story, but yours is mixed with so much other things that pretty much can help all of us.
Definitely. And it was both, because at the time, and the climate of the whole culture at the time was, we was fighting for black rights. We was protesting.
Right. A lot was
it's
going
like
on.
Our history was it was happening.
Right.
I felt like, hold on, I gotta leave my mark in history too. So that's when a book came along in my head too, because as I began to write my story, I saw myself talking about other people and other things going on around me.
Right.
So that's how that whole narrative came about. Because in the beginning of the book, I'm talking about being from the East and my grandfather's business, how just all kind of different things within the story of talking about other people's business. But so that's where it came from, just really making sure I'm never forgotten. Like once I'm gone, that book gonna be here forever. You don't know who's gonna find that book.
Right. Is there anything else that I should know about, that I need to know about, that you keep a secret? All right, because hey, we on Phat Phat and all that. I'm Mario, but you can talk to me.
Right. We gotta say what it is.
All right. So, is there anything else?
Of course. And all that led to me seeing what's missing.
Gotcha.
What kind of boys, New Orleans, just traveling, doing different things. And that's where I'm at, in a space where I was able to invest in something that I believe in, which is my new decorating shop.
God, watch out.
So that's what's coming soon. That's the newest project. And then everything else gonna still come back full circle, right?
The daiquiri shop.
The daiquiri shop.
Come on, man. The daiquiri shop. What is the location?
So it's on 1738 Louisiana.
Right.
On Louisiana and Baron.
All right.
The 12th ward, the heart of the 12th ward. If you know, you know.
Bro, Louisiana and Baron. Give me some. I'm gonna be Girl, you bringing it back. I love that. I love that. Y'all heard her? A new dagger shop. Louisiana Baron. All right, I'm gonna be there.
I'm feeling like I'm all. I'm feeling like I'm all. They just mad that we ballin'. Rapping like you gangsta on the west with that garbage. I be on the west all in your section and all that. Reaching out for friends. I don't recall that. It's all about the ends, plus you look like you starving. The hate gon' kick in when they feel you important. Your partner, baby mama, wanna that's ballin'. And she deserve it all because our daughter is gorgeous. And I just want it all, want the Bentleys and Porsches. I flew to California and I made me a fortune. I'm still 1 foot in, so I can't spend how I want to. You bucking like you thuggin', and I swear it's gon' cost you. I said you bucking like you thuggin', and I swear it's gon' cost you. Yeah, I say you bucking like you thuggin'. Ain't gon' spell you, make another diss, I dare you. Put stress you, we ain't in school, ain't gon' test you. Better not sneeze, cause I'm gon' bless you. Boy, you know we send that pressure, why you playin' with her? You just jumping off the porch, stop all that playin' with her. I ran with the killers, I was posted up on Willow. Young 03 pulling up on dirt, biking 4-wheelers. I'm cool and about to smoke some of my juvie got me so gone and I miss her. She gon' miss her, she don't like when I be sippin'. When I mix the perks and syrup, I be trippin'. When I mix the perks and syrup, I get it. Yeah, the whole city heard how we spit. I'm feeling like oh, they just mad that we ballin'. To me, you a little boy, you gotta show what you talkin'. I be in BR around your section and all that.
Right here on Earth. Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready, because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
But you don't have to be.
You're never alone when you share.
Don't be ashamed to tell someone you trust what you're feeling.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
Tell a parent.
Tell a teacher. Tell a brother or sister.
Or just tell a friend.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Talk to someone.
Talk to someone.
It's how things get better.
It's Jayarson, I won't let you go, girl. Ooh, so your partner say I'm dipping. Man, them girls lying, they just want your little position. I got money on the line, so I hit you and I'm dipping. Man, you ain't tripping when we hugging and we kissing. Touching and we rubbing, man, you hate when I be thugging. Sad looking in my face, ask me why I'm hustling. You said it got another way, I'm looking like you bugging. The people kicked the door down cause the phones, they was bugging. But I did this and you did that. I hit her, you got get back. Break up, then we get back. Stinging cheap, that's so whack. Dipping off with your new boo, girl, you heard me, that's how you do black. Great dipping bad and you heard my heart call it out. Girl, I love you, so you know I ain't cool. Girl, I love you, I ain't tripping. Girl, the soldier love you, know I ain't cool. Don't break my heart, don't be a dog. Yeah, yeah. Girl, I love you, girl, you know I ain't cool. Girl, I love you, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. Girl, the soldier love you, know I ain't cool. Don't break my heart, don't be a dog. I want it, you got it. I heard you thought and then you got a lot of body. Your partner told me you give it to everybody. Got that motherfuckers, I thought you would be my wifey. Your son teacher at school, girl, you trifling. Girl, I should hit all your friends, I know they like me. Girl, I forget you, look, I'm really tired of fighting. Just promise if I catch a joke that you gon' ride me. But I did this and you did that. I hit her, you got get back. Break up, then we get back. Stinging cheap, that's so whack. Dipping off with your new boo, girl, you heard me, that's how you do black. Great dipping bad and you heard my heart call it out. Girl, I love you, so you know I ain't cool. Girl, I love you, I ain't tripping. Girl, the soldier love you, know I ain't cool. Don't break my heart, don't be a dog. Yeah, yeah. Girl, I love you, girl, you know I ain't cool. Girl, I love you, I ain't tripping up. I ain't tripping. Girl, that soldier love me, know I ain't goes. Don't break my heart, don't be a dog. Yeah, I want to walk with me. Walk with me. I want to shake that shit.
What up? It's the Comedy Goon, Mario the Comic. You tapped in full effect on Phat Phat and all that TV. And I got the dopest producer, DJ, promoter, long hair dude in the world. My dog, Trey Pound in the building. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate you, dog. Yes, indeed, man. Like, Trey Pound is legendary. He ain't even reach wherever he's trying to get at. You feel me? Because I know because I'm like him. But just know, my dog is a young legend. Man, listen, tell the people, man, just to name a few, man. Who you produce for? Just name a few.
The whole city.
The whole city, come on.
We got Jizzle.
Come on, shout to Jizzle. Shout to Rod 49, what's up? Come on, Calvin, Neno, what's up?
My brothers who I make music with.
Come on now, shout out to you. Shout out to Kenny Brothers.
Man.
All right, but that's it. I need to know, like, was making beats always the plan, or did you rap first, or what happened that made you tap into that fully?
I come from a background.
Okay.
My family in music.
Your whole family?
My grandfather was a DJ. My uncles make music and DJ. My other uncle DJ. Cousins rap. So it's like the studio.
Wow.
It always was there.
It was always accessible. Yeah. You always had it.
But I ain't never
right.
In school and stuff, like we had laptops in school. Like, I was supposed to be typing the paper, I was on the right. I still wasn't like, I ain't making beats, dude. Like, I'm still not in the mind space, like, I'm about to make beats. Like, that is something I do.
You better than me, because I was on porn. I was watching porn. They the principal came and snatched it off the wall, because it got back to them. That's when, I know, bro, I was tripping. I was trying to see a little something. Due to technology and due to things changing, would you say making a beat is harder or easier now?
Easier.
It's easier? But do you make it easier for yourself, or you go about it the hard way? Keep it real.
I make it easier. It depends on my mood, for real.
Right. But I'm
in that, I'm like, right, I'm part of the song.
Right, you're not shortchanging yourself when it comes to production side, though.
I'm gonna take long. Take long and all that.
To be honest, when you say it's easy for you, of course, because you've worked so hard on it, it's supposed to look easy. But I'm saying, when you're going about the preparation, do you prepare the easy way or you prepare the hard way?
I gotta just be in my vibe.
Right.
I'm about to say, ain't even no prepare.
Right,
like,
you just go.
It's just gone.
You just go.
In it.
When the beat come on one of them songs, and I hear that Trey Pound tag, I just know
it's on.
It's like hearing Weezy out here.
Yep.
You know, I know it's a hit.
Nah, for sure.
Boy, it's a hit. It's out the park. It's out of there.
Appreciate you, man.
And whenever that Trey Pound come on, it could be a Sesame Street beat. It can be burning. I love you, Trey Pound. It's going.
It's on.
It's on. I know this. I know this.
I do this for my goals, yeah. I do this for the gang. A hit my line and said he wanted smoke. So my little gunna loaded up, cause we on the go. I got that stick, he got that Nino, baby Rondo. Rolling through my city and I hide it, duck and ride slow. It's gonna be a murder. Bro, there, watch how quick I flush it. You know it's over. Hear that skirt and see that plucker. G too small to fight, but with that hammer, watch how quick he touch it. But we official, I'm a shooter, feel like Jimmy Butler. If you are out, then you get shot. If I don't know you, your brother Joe's in 6, but he a soldier. Turkey, know I love you. Said it's up, so bitch stuck. Now we applying pressure, riding dirty, quick to catch a body like Odell Beckham. Gang, cause in my city, niggas dying every night. Ay. Go do it, Joe's, before I let you take my life. Gonna be a murder, always lying with the pipe. Ay. You run up on me, it's gonna be a homicide. A homicide. Ay. You run up on me, it's gonna be a homicide. A homicide. You run up on me, it's gonna be a homicide. Free Prince, my gang of jokes, and I know he'll clap you. Can't lose my life, that's why my mic right by me with the ladder. I know some niggas, I'm a ghost, gonna turn them into Caspers.
So you from the reserve area?
Yeah.
You from the reserve area, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So it's like, man, you know, you're light skin, long hair. I thought you had a sun wall somewhere around.
I'm literally half and half.
You half and half. So you like a mutt. You a mutt. You a mutt.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm country and city.
You
Crazy.
city.
I'm city down.
You city down, but I appreciate you because you got country ways. What would you say to young and up-and-coming producers? Like, because I see you be tapped in with, you know, your art and the skill side of it, but I see you do a lot of business. Is that important? Right, because the talent will never leave you.
Yeah, that's the main side.
Right.
That's what I learned.
Is it difficult?
When we was making like when we first started, like 2015 for real, we stay lit. We was making something that we was just doing stuff we didn't even know we was doing. Like now, that following that we have, that come from doing that. Like we was just making, we was in the studio making music, dropping, putting it out, video. But it's like now, it's like we older, we had to stamp everything. Like we gotta
calculate the risk.
Yeah.
Compared to like a, because that's like how it go. Like the more experience you get, the more you learn. Because we don't get no book on this, bro.
No,
so don't feel bad about nothing that has happened in the past that you didn't want to happen. Don't feel bad about an idea that didn't go the way you wanted to go. Let me explain something to you. So people will judge the fate of your idea by how many people be there or how many people listen to it. If you take an idea out your head and you make it real life, you succeeded. So like, even when you was young, taking beats and just putting them out there, you succeed and you're learning because the stuff you had in your head is real life now. We live in a world full of ideas. The shirt you got on, the watch you had on, you know, all this stuff we see right now was an idea at one time, and now it's real life. So man, I salute it, because that's hard. Like being talented, you know, when you see guys like me and Trey, you know, y'all be like, man, you talented, man, you cool. We know this.
No, for real.
Man. We know this, man. The thing is that what separates us is the whole part of the work ethic. Because like whenever y'all tell us we talented, y'all talented too. It's just we reaching deep. Like don't make it sound like my man's some type of freak of nature, which he is on them beats.
No
like,
cap, I'm about to see.
But you know, like I just would like when people I like when people credit you for your hard work, and that's what I'm here for. Bro. I'm giving you flowers on.
I appreciate
man, you stay at it, dog. Like,
I appreciate
that. I usually I say producer, just producer, right?
Yeah, I ain't.
One other.
Yeah, I ain't I don't even send beats. Right. I need to start to, like, I don't, my partners I don't send beats to be with every day.
Right, so.
Like, I be in the studio,
so I have mixed feelings about that, so.
I should.
I gotta start
more.
But do they have access to you to get beats, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I would look at that as like,
I don't be I was about to say, I don't like to oversaturate myself.
So, you ever seen a Rolls Royce commercial?
No.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
I never thought about that,
exactly. Boy. They got people from both of them.
That's crazy. I really never thought about that.
I never heard one of your beats on an instrumental. I never heard an instrumental Trey Pound beat.
Yeah.
Every time I heard one of your beats, it was on a song. And that's how your name got around, because not from promo, it got around from the name. So, you know, but if you want to do that, I'm suggesting that, you know, whatever you have to do, leave no stone unturned. But, you know, usually how you come up with your blueprint, if you come up with it in a way of not planning to come up with it, then that's the way you need to stick to.
Right.
Because ain't nobody tell you to do that, and it's working. Nah, man, it's super dope, bro. I'm just glad to have you here, because every time I catch you, you're busy, you're always doing something. So, man, just have you to come on the show and see the different side of you, and let people see.
That's my first interview, for real.
First interview?
For real.
I'm a part of history.
Facts.
I'm going back to this.
It's my first real. It's like my first real, like.
I got this same old throwback, Little Fun, that high school jersey on. I got Trey Pound. I'm about to turn this whole picture into an NFT.
No, and we gonna get paid.
Yup, you heard me? For real though, man. Shout out to Phat Phat and all that TV. I'm Mario the Comic. This is Trey Pound. If y'all don't follow his smoke, you a whole out here. And your mom ain't raised you right. It's Trey Pound on everything, right?
Yeah, but people be saying, people dumb, first off. Y'all not dumb, but y'all be tripping. LB period is abbreviation for pound. My name Treyy LB.
Who had trouble at the back part of the league.
Only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for show and no, living the dream. Come on, only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for show and no, living the dream. You got the third wall, 4 wall, 5th wall, 6th wall, 7 wall, 8 wall, 9 wall, 10 wall, 11 wall, 12 wall, 13, 15, 17, Kansas City, West Bank, Metairie,
Cost You, and you know that we gonna get it. Rockin' with the Saints, and you know that we so committed. I'm never gonna stop, cause you know we got it. Them who that boys out on the field wildin'. The Super don't be crunk, the Super don't be on. I tell them like this, we who that strong. The who that nation in this thing, you dig? And you know one thing, we about to do it again. Every team at a team, we going to the bowl. We gonna bring it back, you know we got soul. Black and gold all the way, man. And the NFL know that we ain't playing.
Only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for sure and no, living the dream. Come on, only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for sure and no, living the dream. Let go.
Whole city litty, I ain't even lying. She seen me one time at a second line. I was with King Mike, where we chillin' at. Black with goals, black and gold, she was feeling that. Always reppin' for the team like a jersey. I said why, she said hi, I said you heard me. Everybody crunk, I feel the same way. Whole squad amp, yeah, it's game day. When it's looking bad, gotta stay patient. We strong, who that on me? Saints Nation, out the end zone. Then the long pitch, that dome of danger zone, enter at your own risk. Who that, what you think of that? Touchdown, I drank to that. They tried to come against the squad, why, Lord? Ain't nothing like New Orleans, die hard.
Only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for sure and no, living the dream. Come on, only in New Orleans, Saints our favorite team. Who that on the scene for sure and no, living the dream.
Before we end the song, let me put it on your mind. My New Orleans Saints get it right on time. Our main objective, put a winner on the field. Let me tell you, Saints fans, the struggle is real. Win, lose, or draw, we by their side. Our Saints are the bus that we gon' ride all the way to the Super Bowl. Look,
right here on Earth. Well, if that's your wish, make yourself ready. Because when you look back, you'll see that you didn't just make wishes, you realized them.
But you don't have to be.
You're never alone when you share.
Don't be ashamed to tell someone you trust what you're feeling.
You're not alone.
You are not alone.
Find someone you trust and tell them.
Tell a parent.
Tell a teacher. Tell a brother or sister.
Or just tell a friend.
You haven't done anything wrong.
Talk to someone.
Talk to someone.
It's how things get better.